You are starting to find your purpose now on planet Earth in a way that you have not before. You suspected what your purpose was before, but you are really starting to connect to it in this now. You are feeling like you are falling into a vortex, but instead of feeling subsumed by it or out of control of it, you are feeling more in control in a way that you have never before. Remember this: you deserve good, you deserve love, you deserve freedom, and you deserve abundance. Also remember this: you may have felt different a lot of your life, but the new world will be much more receptive to you and your gifts, as well as your point of view in the future. And even this is the case as in this now, though you may not appreciate or know this at this time. At this point, I received the image of a new world and was told that the weirdos that were considered weird in the old world would be the new normal in the new world. I heard, I am healed in the new world, and the new world starts now, before it even starts in the world. I see, and before I am in the new world, I am healed and happy, as if the new world is happening now. I then got the word comfort, and was told that the receiver of this message was worthy of comfort, and that safety did not necessarily equate with weakness. There is a time to be strong and courageous, and also a time to relax and be safe. I then received the color of a strong blue-green and was told, think of this color whenever you need to receive comfort. I then heard, channel a particular shape, close your eyes and think of a particular shape, and when you do this, you will anchor an energy into your body that you need. I then saw a circular shape, maybe a wagon wheel, but was told it could be any shape that comes to mind. I was told, it may sometimes feel like your star family is far away, but they are closer than you think. I was told that temporarily some people of this pile have a star family that is, or temporally, some people have a star family that is actually quite far away and quite different from Earth, but they are keenly interested in Earth and do watch their proteges on Earth quite often. They said, you are doing a good job of breaking down this matrix, and how good you are at this will improve in the next coming years as Earth goes in a new direction entirely. Do not fear this direction at all, as it will get scary at times, but Earth is generally, and in the most high probability of likelihood, going in a great direction. Take responsibility for the direction of your own life. You owe it to others to love yourself. Loving yourself is not a luxury, it is a necessity at this time. They said to lean on pets, like dogs, cats, and especially birds for some. Either a pet bird or the birds outside your window. They said that pets would be a positive thing for all piles and all starseeds, but particularly this pile. They said without the sacred connection with pets, Earth would most likely already have become a total lost cause, war zone, nuclear wasteland. They said some people might hear this and think it is an exaggeration, but it is actually an understatement. And 5 affirmations. Whatever work I do, I always do to the best of my abilities, knowing that with every task I fully connect with brings me closer to myself and my true purpose. Nothing is ever a waste, even though it may feel like that at the time. Nothing is ever forgotten. Nature and the universe feels every one of your acts of kindness, and kindness will be brought back to you tenfold, which will overcome the dark and horrible and even sometimes cruel actions others have brought to you, and also to others. God or the universe, or even Source, whoever or whatever you perceive it to be, has not forsaken you. Sit with yourself in meditation to renew your spirit and find your heart center until your emotional pain disappears and dissipates into your heart. You'll be left with a lightness and keenness of spirit, and all of your problems will seem to dissipate. Don't take things so seriously, and yet take them very seriously. These 2 sentences are not contradictions. That is the end of your reading. Thank you for listening. 3 affirmations of advice bits came to me about the second pile. Always focus on the light and love within your heart, no matter what is going on around you. If you see noxious or trespassing energy around you, you do not have to let it into your space. Cover yourself with the light and create it as a boundary, infusing it it is intention to keep that which does not serve you away immediately. That whatever path you travel down, and however much indecision you may feel at the time, that the right path will always be visible when you are ready. You deserve the right path. You are capable of finding it. In fact, some or most of you may already be on it. You may be obsessed with finding the right path. You will find it, and losing your fears about finding it may actually help you find it. Life possibilities were opened up to you. Just look at them like energetic threads that need to be lightly pulled. Don't put so much effort into it. A lighter and easier experience will become usual to you. I was brought to an image of a very light, airy, almost heaven-like dimension above Earth and was told, "You will soon experience and bring to Earth this dimension." It seemed like there were lots of multicolors here and it was a very peaceful place. I heard, "Earth craves this energy. The people who pick this pile can intuitively channel this dimension, feel it within themselves and channel this dimension now." I heard the word Palladian. I heard, "You will experience the nature of peace in the next months in a profound way you've never before." You may be aware that you are not a peaceful person, or you may think that you have peace, but in the next section of time, and that may differ for each of you, but you will have peace. You will begin to realize just how much of a foreign concept that is for you. Peace is something that Earth craves right now, immensely, because in reality you live in a very abusive planet. Right now, it is the intersection between abusiveness and peace and kindness. These energies are very much seen prominently, like the coils of two waves crashing against each other. No matter how you see other people behave, and believe me, we know it is ugly at times, stay in your peace, and good that the good wave, and know that the good wave will eventually win, no matter how it looks, or how it looks at the time. 2 more affirmations are, "Everything is taking shape now in a way that I could not possibly imagine, but in a way that serves me profoundly. When I look at the world, I do not see a mess, but I see puzzle pieces that have not yet found their home." I was told this pile could visualize a gold color, or a white and angelic looking color, like gold or white. Figure out the right hue that works for you, and that will bring a sense of peace to you. To cover yourself and your angelic bodies with this gold light on a consistent basis by focusing on your chakras. Doesn't that even have to be elaborate? Just hold the intention that your chakras are all balanced, and when you do that, they will be. For some of you, it would be helpful to call on or surround yourself with a lion spirit, sometimes like Aslan from the Chronicles of Narnia, for a sense of both comfort and protection. 5 more affirmations. You are powerful creators. You have the right to create what you want, no matter what other people think or feel about it. Your strength comes from confronting and releasing your fears. Sometimes what seems to be your greatest trial is also your greatest gift. Your intuition will increase when you work with the earth and its rhythms instead of working against it. That is all for pile number 2. Thank you for listening. Pile number 3. The universe is telling you to take heart, as you may have a large amount of discouragement right now. You may feel like you are getting yourself out of a hole right now. Some affirmations. Anything that is torn down by me or the universe is reborn in a better way, always. I connect easily and swiftly with like-minded people in the world. I am worthy of all kinds of support, of all kinds. To get yourself out of the hole you may currently feel you are in, the guide suggests that you take almost a bird's eye perspective, almost in a literal sense, to almost create a montage or a visual representation of your problem. It seems to be such a part of you, and you may feel it so deeply, and make a mental construct of it, and then literally imagine yourself in a meditation zooming out and watching it could help you connect to a solution more easily. That or also the dream world. Oftentimes, before we go to sleep, just ask your subconscious to help solve your problem in your dream world. The dream world can be a very constructive place to solve your problems. Oftentimes you are good at helping other people with their problems, but sometimes you have trouble helping yourself. For others who pick this pile, your home starseed planet could be very close, and you may feel what is happening to them in another timeline that you are living out. Some people who pick this pile, they have a very uncomfortable connection with the word oppression. Some of you may have anger towards oppression, but some of your lives are spent with a socialist like structure on your planet, with everyone helping each other. So you may have an interesting connection with the words interdependence as well, or independence as well. The whole clash between the collectivist mindset and a capitalist everyone out for their own goals mindset is a clash that goes on within you more than you think. Remember that you can have balance between these two extremes, and you can achieve balance within your life. You may have seen a lot of war on your planet, and there may be a heaviness about you, although you do not let this on, and most people do not sense this about you. It is perhaps recommended to spend time facing your emotional pain from what you have seen on Earth, but also letting past lives on this Earth and other close timelines interconnect in a way that will not overwhelm you, but in a way that creates healing. Some affirmations are: for healing and integration of the dark and the light is possible for me. Beyond this state, joy is possible, and I am birthing this joy now. People are doing the best they can, and when they truly are not doing the best they can, or if they are toxic to me or anyone I love, I permit myself to move away from them. I have every right not to entangle myself in toxic energy of any kind. I give kindness to others, but kindness to myself is foremost and most paramount. I feel not shame in giving to myself easily and completely. I can be close to people in a way that is safe. I easily find my soul tribe on this earth. You may even find your soul tribe or a soulmate from other star systems. My soul finds its origins, which at the beginning of the universe, my soul finds its origin, which is at the beginning of this universe and beyond, or beyond. I take all parts of myself from all timelines and weave them together in this now. In this way, I am full to the brink of my own being and truly know myself beyond the limits I am now in. And that ends pile number 3 reading. Thank you for listening.